Governor Phil Murphy and U.S. Senator Bob Menendez led an interfaith ceremony at Temple Beth-El in Jersey City earlier today, where they spoke about peace and unity in light of Tuesday's tragic anti-Semitic domestic terroristic crimes.
Diversity is no stranger to anybody in this community, and if anti-Semitism and hate and racism can exist in a community that is so familiar with diversity, the takeaway is that it can really exist anywhere. And so it's going to be a long, long road back, and it's going to take a lot of healing and a lot of time. And I think the reason that we're here is because every single person at this table and in this room has a role to play in that. The only way that we're going to get back to being to where we know we should be as a community, with one community, is by working together.
Let there be no doubt, we saw hatred on Tuesday. We saw particular hatred toward our Jewish brothers and sisters and toward members of law enforcement. And I think the reason we're gathering today is not just to acknowledge that sad reality and memorialize and celebrate the lives of those we lost, but to come together and find as much common ground as we possibly can so that light wins out over darkness, so that love wins out over hate.
Hatred very often rears its face in many different ways. In this case, it was an act of anti-Semitism and anti-police bias, but in other cases it could be against a Muslim, it could be against a Hindu, it could be against a Coptic Christian, it could be against just about anyone. And today we join together to send a societal message that this type of bigotry, this type of anti-Semitism, this type of anti-law enforcement effort, this type of prejudice is not acceptable in our society.
We're in a culture where hate sells, Governor. It's profitable. It's profitable. And so it unifies, it motivates, creates fundamentalism. And I'm just so grateful to God for all of you here, because I believe, there is a way forward. I believe in anti-bias educational strategies for our children. I want to believe that my children's generation, regardless of fundamentalism, of the worldviews, of how they see life, I believe we can get our kids to a place where we can transcend our thinking, respect each other.
I'm John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.